all use our imagination? The box said blonde, let's pretend I'm not ginger.
DubScandal Battle League, make some fucking noise! We're at the church house in Sheffield, second battle of the day, another tryout battle. These guys have battled on other leagues, but it's the first time on Dub. Guy to my right, from Wales, from Port Talbot in Wales, make some noise for Rubix. Guy to my left, coming all the way from London, make some noise for Kiwi. 3 rounds, I believe Kiwi's going first. Yeah, first round on Kiwi, let's do it.
So, this is who you're giving me. Really, G. The guy's style is a whole bunch of flibbity-dibbity. Still lacking in skills, so now I'm gonna have to raise the still, because I control the machine like Witty. This is gonna be liberties. You probably play with yourself while listening to the Libertines, you little Pete Dockety wannabe. And what's with the accent, bro? Are you putting it on or is it natural? Either way, stop doing it. It's weird. Your tone of voice and the way that you rush through your bars shows no heart in your craft, and it's highly annoying. I mean, I had to watch your battle with Odie, and boy was that embarrassing. It was just you getting shouted at for 10 minutes. And there was that one stage that you started talking about the olden days. I didn't even recognize your existence. I mean, you tried to fight back, but all your punches was wristed. All my punches finished with power bombs. I'm Sid Vicious. We can turn this into Locksmith and Christie's real quick. Oh, dust caps. Don't get the shit twisted. Shit twisted.
Run it back, bro, run it back.
Keep going, bro.
Shit twisted.
Oh. Go on, run it back a line. 2 lines.
3 lines later.
Oh, no, it's gone, man.
Oh, bro.
Alright, time.
Time.
Yo, this is the only time I'll ever reject a pussy this wet. I came for head. You look like... This is the only time I'll ever reject a pussy this wet. I came for head. You look like Post Malone slept on a sunbed. Did you see his battle against Deviant? Weird. He decided to switch up his move. Wrapped his whole round tour on schemes to do with food. What a foof. I can picture this Augustus Gloop fruit writing bars through alphabet soup, dude. Catch him locked in his room, burning OXO cubes on a spoon. Bugging out. Bugging out, tweaked on the couch with ice and sugar around his mouth. I bet you live in a gingerbread house. You get eaten up in these rounds. Pull the biscuit out now. You got this drifter in town and rapping lion bars. Fact, you Caramac when you go to... shit. You don't pack a Mac in the back of the act. You Caramac and snack and relax. You ain't even black.
Let's go.
Yeah, you ain't even black. That's a diabetic rash. Your system's under attack. Yeah, your system's under attack. How you gonna run the game? You barely got a foot attached. Yeah, I will rape your pussy raps. But yeah, I will rape your pussy raps, barrage humor and play. There's a bounty on his head, cause I know where you're Nestle. Yeah, all these women in here should be concerned. Kiwi can sexually transmit gummy worms. But if your tummy hurts, and you got money to earn, sit over a bag and shit. You can sell it back to him as a pick-a-mix. I had to dig for this. I found out you had one shot to get rich, a chance to pitch MTV a replacement for Cribs. Why pimp my fridge? I don't need that. I don't need that shit in my life. A mini bubble machine inside isn't right, and no one likes fairy liquid flavored ice. You don't do drive-bys. You do drive-ins and collect meals. Real G's don't. Real G's don't put spinners on wagon wheels. I hope you get your throat slit by a dick. I came to prove you ain't shit but a bitch. I eat sweet rappers like retarded kids, and it's farewell to the flesh when I strip Candyman of his. He hops in with that no shame style. But how you gonna mark us without the ill mind? I come raw 99% of the time, so of course I'll murder your family's whore and sex her through a Ouija board. She can possess a sex doll I put in a chair. I'll get sucked all round, that's 360 head like Linda Blair. You ain't savage as fuck. Your mama's a slut, and I finger fucked her butt with a Freddy Krueger glove. Got in so deep like a puppeteer that asked for sex and give her jelly legs like Professor X. You'd have to toss a face hugger at the crowd to get ahead. Kiwi stepped out of his depth, beyond the perfect place to talk to the Lord. But let it be known, I'm such a G, even my cat is a dog.
Speak to him, Kiwi. Talk to him, bro. Yo, you know what? I don't like this guy. I hope a fly flies in your eye while you're out on a drive. You can get hit by a truck and die, or at least paralyzed. I mean, look, Roo, I ain't come to play with you, and the ends haven't changed since the 80s. There's hoes, 10-year-old gang members, coke dealers, and crack babies. What have you got? Farmer Bronwyn, who's got a tractor, sheep, cows, and chickens. Look, he's triggered. See, when I say that I'm out in the field, posted like a scarecrow, it means that I'm holding it down in the streets. When you say that you're out in the field, it's because you're a weirdo, trying to fuck cows and sheep.
Bars.
Cows and sheep. See, when I'm at the family barbecue, I'm just trying to eat and have a piece of meat. When you're at the family barbecue, you're fantasizing about giving sheep some meat. More bars.
Sheep some meat.
Meat. See, you can claim to be a normal guy. I mean, you can pull the wool over their eyes, but not over mine. You're the kind of guy to go out in the field looking for sheep horse and still think you'll live your life casually. That's probably how you got into rapping. You were out in the field, heard 1 to mint bars and heard, actually, bro, that is not a reason to get into rapping. Most people fall in it by accident, develop a passion, and start practicing until they start spazzing. With you, I just don't know what happened. Something's lacking, it's probably talent. Yeah, time.
Jonesy.
Yo. Your Welsh jokes were whack. If I was really into bestiality, I'd be feeling this cat. This loony goon is more Looney Tune when he draws. So it's only fair you animate those guns you brought. While Kiwi shave him with a tomahawk, I'm face fucking his bird and bust into the squawk. I'll come in a box till the genital warts look like mayonnaise mixed in applesauce. This black... This black mamba's got his colours crossed. Even if you parcel tongue, your delivery is lost. So fuck what he's penning. You'll go up in arms to get a leg and high on the forum pulling a tendon. I guess Mary Jane convinced a webhead Parker could fight Venom. Listen, Deshaun, I'll carve at your skull bones, you looking like Spawn. He got the pump all wrong. Why you trying to bar brawl with a honky dog? We all know you trip on the barrel like Donkey Kong. Fuck all of your song. I got more head floating in the pipeline than Zordon. Hold on. He's looking frazzled. It's a good thing he's broke, cause I stalked his pussy would look for jazzled. You should know Rubix will spin on your angle. How are you gonna get wily with a metal when I drop the anvil? They confuse the Chinese whisper with a blackmail. You don't post a threat. You're the type to support Black Pandas and Malcolm F. He ain't been taken advantage of yet. Yeah, he ain't been taken advantage of yet. We won't see rape in the bars till I touch on CodeRed. That's some food for thought. My approach is xenomorph, so shut your trap. You'll be looking like Krang when I put your brain in your lap. Time.
Fire. It's on his shirt as well. So we got the reference. Come on, Kiwi.
Phone?
Sheep some meat.
Sure. Come on, you've turned up, you might as well try and get them out, innit?
I thought crumpet wasn't it?
Sing him a song. Sing him a song.
I think we know which way this battle's going, don't we? But
No pressure, mate. No pressure, hey? Give me the nice one.
It seems to me that you don't...
oh, come on. Yo.
It seems to me you don't quite know what you're doing. You're a little bit robotic in your movements. Oh, why can't I even remember that bit? Bro, just let your nuts out and hang loose. You think that'd be something that you'd be used to. Only then could you be strapped up like Rambo and release a whole arsenal. But for now you just look like an arsehole with pink eye, like you bathe in pigsty. And it's at this moment I'd like to play a game called You Look Like. Because you look like...
Badly drawn by.
1 second.
Every white guy ever.
That is true.
What does he look like?
What does he look like?
Looks like I'm whooping your fucking ass.
Let's go! Let's go!
You look like you're trying to catch them all. You look like Pinky from Pinky and the Brain, except the same thing that you do every night is a little bit different. You look like to take over the world, you need to locate all 7 Dragon Balls. You look like Aaron Ramsey if he was a pansy. You look like you struggle to read and your mum would bring you snacks of crackers and cheese. You look like you had one of those elastic bands that you attached to your jeans that you hooked up to your keys.
Yeah, correct.
You look like... You look like you've never found love. You look like you would never harm anyone except Shrek, because you look like an adult-sized Lord Farquaad.
Yeah. So now I'm 3 rounds in, he's down on the ropes. That tight rotation Rubik's throws aggravates these average blokes. Now I'm coming with asphyxiation like I'm into your chokes. See? Yeah.
Relevant.
See?
Let's go. Let's go, kid.
Yeah. I pull the spirit from most, uplifting this bitch like Emily Rose. I'll slap life into this corpse just to body his ghost. That's some bad fucking news if you're looking sheepish for a goat. But if you want to kill a clown, I'll pull Kiwi down to see if he'll float. That's a domesticated dog. No lying, you'll pussyfoot and spiral till your camel toe goes viral. It isn't vital you're putting flyers. You came with war paint ready for fires, now you leave with a face whiter than Michael Myers. And you're only the nicest because you're literally the most fucking politest here. But you gotta be fucked in the head to be a newcomer of the year. So listen up, you curly head fuck. Stop coming to battles to busk. Buy a brush. On the way up, he was kicked off the bus. I heard man's obsession for lunch got a little too much. You had hands down Jackdaw's pants looking for ass burgers to munch.
Revolver! Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Yeah. You give random children hugs. Awkward, man. Yeah. Awkward, man. You went from Roofie Ho to Peter Pan thinking a Lost Boy court case would never land. But face it, fam, you ain't Ganesh with the arms. You've been running out of more hoods than the Elephant Man. If we throw hands, he'll choke on the palm. I'll put a nail in his coffin when I handstand gag a scam. Yeah. Ah, shit. Ah, fuck, when I handstand gag a scam.
What does he look like?
Yeah, I call it time on that one. I forgot the last one.
Please don't want worse, man. Yo, make some noise for that battle! We got Rubik second that battle.
Let's go!
Right, 20 minutes.